What? I did it. I ran the entire time. Way too out of breath. I gotta remind myself I wasn't being chased by bears. I'll be back and I'll tell you guys all. Okay, so it's the Tuesday after the Bellin run, my first 10K. And my goal was under 2 hours. My unrealistic goal that I didn't believe I could do was an hour and a half. And I came in at an hour and 18 minutes. Super excited. I'm not gonna lie, I like cried at the end. It actually felt better than I thought it would. It was like 12 minutes and 18 seconds was my mile pace. But I stopped at the dogs, I had to pee, I walked a few times, and so it actually felt really good. Today is the Tuesday after, and I did not want to run at all. I woke up this morning and I was like, I think I'll just stay in bed. But I pushed through. There's someone up behind, they're probably gonna think I'm crazy. Pushed through and I did my interval run. And I feel pretty good. It's a little bit slower than I wanted or expected, but I also have not really taken a true rest day since the 10K, so I think that has to do with it. Yesterday was kind of a rest day. I didn't get very many steps in. Work was crazy, but I did do a 10-minute Tabata, and then I think I did a 5-minute cool down and then a 5-minute stretch on my lunch. And then we had kids blast at church, which of course was a blast. But that was pretty much my rest day. So I think we're gonna have to work on those and really plan them and stick to the plan, because I don't like rest days and I kind of suck at them. So food yesterday was good, stuck to the plan. I actually had like little Debbie's in my hand and I put them back. And I was like, no, I like feeling proud of myself and I want to feel proud tomorrow. And so I put them back, and I think I had some mixed nuts instead or something. So not fasting anymore, not doing low carb. Not that I was doing low carb, but I was trying to like stick to like 1 carb a day, or 1/2 a cup, or 100 calories of carb a day, which is pretty low. So like I said, today was interval run, day number 2 of training, March 14th. I think we're like 117, I think, days out. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Just gonna finish walking around the block and finish my cool down, go back home and stretch. Tomorrow is the boot camp day, so I probably won't check in tomorrow. You never know. And then I think Wednesday's a run day, Thursday's a flex, Friday's boot camp, Saturday's long run. And so we'll have to figure out how that's going to work, because when I made my training plan, I didn't plan on doing the 10K already. So I started out really low this week in miles. So I might pick it up a little bit, but probably not a 10K. But yeah, get my body a little bit more of a break. We'll go from there. So I'll check in with you later in the week. Peace. Hey. So, day 2 of official training week, or day 2 of running for official training week. The last 2 weeks I trained, but I only did 2 days of running, and I think the most miles that I did running was like 10, and that was last week because I had a 10K. So I think this week, when all is said and done, I think I'll have like 8 miles, because I'm going down a little bit before I go up. But it's crazy, while I'm running I think of all these things to say during these videos, and then when I'm done, like brain fog and I have nothing. today was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I have a plan of doing the first run of the week being intervals. The second run of the week is like pace or progression, where you run the pace that you want to run at your final race. And those of you joining in, I'm signed up for a half marathon on October 1st, so 107 days away. I think early in the week I gave the wrong number. So today I tried to run the pace that I want to run at the race. My first goal is just to finish alive, right? And I think I've proven to myself that that's accomplishable. When I signed up, I did not think that it was. And then I kind of got a little cocky and I was like, maybe I underestimated myself and I should do a marathon. And I was like, whoa, pull it back, child. Like, no need to go that far. So, half marathon it is. Like I said, today was a lot harder. And I think it started yesterday already. Like, after Monday when I ran, it's like, all right, the night before I do runs, I need to get everything set up, put it on the counter. So I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. It's all there, I can just grab and go. So last night I was like, you ain't getting up anyways. So there's not even a need to put it out. So I started out not setting myself up for success. But I came out, did it anyways. I ran a little over, there's someone, they probably think I'm a weirdo, but that's fine. A little over 2 miles today in my progression run. I'm using, hang on, there's a car, it's gonna be loud. Like I said, they probably think I'm crazy, right? I'm using Peloton Outdoor to train. And I'm still getting my running playlist together, so if you have good running songs, send them my way. And yeah, so like I said, see, I lose all train of thought. Maybe as the week goes on. Hang on. Maybe as the weeks go on, I'll get better at this, right? So, first goal, just to finish the marathon, finish alive. Second goal is I really like to finish it in a 10-mile average pace. So when I do these progression runs or pace runs, my goal is to run at 10 minutes. And I started out really good. And then the second set, like, I could not get my pace over like 11 minutes. Maybe for like 30 seconds it hit in the 10s, and I guess that's probably to be expected. Like, I ran the 10K in 12.18 pace. So today was a progression of that, and I think I have like 16 weeks or something like that. So I have time. I'm not crying. I got sweat in my eyes, dude. Like, if you have a headband for running, tell me, because my eyes are not enjoying all the sweat. So, I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't know. I did it. Yeah. I think besides the sweat in the eyes, the one thing that I found too is to run on a route that is longer than I need to run, because then I have time to like walk home and cool down, and I don't feel like I have to like go farther just to get home. Again, another car. They probably think I'm crazy. That's all right. Reality is, my husband thinks I'm crazy too, so it's fine. I probably am. So that's what I'm doing now. Just walking home. So yeah, that's the update for today. I'll update again after my long run. probably on Saturday. Sunday's Father's Day. What are you guys doing for Father's Day? I got some plans, but I don't know if they're gonna turn out, so. Yeah, all right, I'll talk to you in a couple days. Bye. So, something I should probably note is last night we had Culver's, so that definitely could play a role in why today kind of was a lot harder than I anticipated, as well as it's the first progression run. Yeah, and I'm sure people are probably gonna ask what I'm doing. So I'm running 3 days a week, 1 interval, 1 progression or pace run, and then a long run. So the long run gets progressively longer every week. I'm doing strength and the bike 2 days a week, and then strength or bike, and then an active rest day 1 day a week, or a flex to get in whatever I skipped, and then a total rest 1 day. So right now I'm doing a 4 boot camp on Peloton. That's Blair the bike. Yeah, but I wanted to throw that in. So alright, I'm gonna go get ready for my day, and I'll talk to you guys. Okay, so you guys, I ran the entire time 3.35 miles. And my pace was in the 11-minute range. Now, for some of you watching, you're probably like, so what, I run 8-minute miles and I can run a marathon in that? Good for you. But me, I ran a 6K last week. My average pace was 12.18, and that was with taking walking breaks. So I had to really pick it up during my run, and I'm really used to running about a mile, and I walk a little bit, then I run, then I walk. And so today I got to that 2 mile mark, and I was like, oh, how are you gonna do this? And I was like, wait a minute, I don't get a walking. Can I do this? And so I just pushed, and from 2 miles to 2.5 was really hard. And then I was fine, and I hit that 3 mile mark, and I was like, oh, I just have a little bit left. But then I couldn't remember, because I didn't look before I left, I couldn't remember what mileage I was supposed to do. And so I don't know if it's 3.1 or 3.75. So I might have been a little low this week, but that's fine. My only goal today was to run the whole time, and I wanted to stay consistent. So I wanted to stay in that 11-minute range the entire time. And I averaged that. I mean, there was a few times where I had to pull it back and be like, whoa, chica, what are you doing? 9-10-minute miles? Way too fast. Then there were other times I'd look down, because I got a Fitbit watch, and it was 12 and a half minutes, and I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Speed it up. So yeah, the crazy thing is that about 2.5 miles in, my legs just went numb. I just fell into what you always read about, just fell into it, and it just, your body did. I didn't have to talk to my legs anymore and tell them to keep going. It's more like that mind game. But I just played Peloton outdoor apps, or outdoor runs, the entire time. I didn't follow the instruction. Listen to the music, listen to the instructor. I don't really even listen to them. It's more just to fill my own brain, so that I don't have to worry about filling it with my own words. Because sometimes, or a lot of times, I can get into my own head, and I stop myself from progression or from achievements because I get inside of there. So it's really just, it's white noise. And then I just remind myself a lot that I am not being chased by a bear, that I am in control, and that I can control my breathing. So I focus on a lot of nose breathing. And it's crazy, when I first start out, my heart rate skyrockets, and then it kind of evens out. I'm really new at this whole editing videos, so this first week could be a total poop show. when I post this with the whole week updates and stuff. But I'll see what I can get on with you guys. But if you are watching, subscribe so that I can keep you updated as the weeks go on. I think there's like 18 weeks? 16? I don't know. I can't really think right now. And then, what else? I was gonna say something else. Oh, this week, I just wore my sunglasses, no hat. It was okay. They kind of ran on my cheeks funny. So, I think I might stick with the hat. It is a lot cooler without a hat. And I did wear my pink Nike pants. Something I learned last week was dark colors are way better than light colors. So I figured you guys can figure that out for yourself as to why. But yeah, so super happy, super proud. Believe it or not, I actually did not want to do this run. Like already yesterday, mid-afternoon, I was like, are you sure you want to? You got enough weeks that you can just skip this one. Everyone said if you get into that block, just give yourself a break. But it's like, no. Like, you came this far, it's the last day of the week. Finish up your training program. Tomorrow's a rest day. You gotta do whatever you want. So, that's about it. After this, my neighbors probably think I'm crazy, right? After this, we have a birthday party and graduation party, and then tomorrow's Father's Day. So, again, the half marathon is October 1st. I'll put a link in the description if you want to join me. There is a virtual option, so even if you're not in the area. And then also, even though it's a women's half marathon, men can compete. They just don't get like awarded for their times or anything like that. But you can do it too. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if there's anything you want me to let you know. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good Father's Day. Okay, so my kiddo's at a birthday party, and so I'm going to take this time and upload the videos from this week and try to edit, do whatever I can. But there's a few things as I'm listening to the videos that either I didn't cover and I feel like you guys are going to have questions, or I didn't cover and I want to let you guys know. The first thing is, it's super cool from my perspective to go back and watch the videos, which I was not expecting. I was expecting it to be like super lame, but it's cool to rewind and figure out where my mindset was on the days of the run, because life is crazy and I swear I blink and now it's Saturday already. So it's kind of cool. My nutrition this week, it was okay. The not worrying about carbs or calories and just kind of free eating whatever I feel will fuel my body good is a little scary to me. And so I did good most of the week. There was, I think, one day where I don't think I ate enough at all. I try not to fast too long. I was fasting anywhere from 18 to 22 hours before. Love the benefits, the health benefits that you get, that's scientifically proven. So I'm trying to kind of back out and not necessarily do long fasts, but still fast a little bit for the health benefits that I believe in. So it's just, the nutrition's just kind of like a playing, and again, I'm not a trainer, I'm not a nutrition guide, I have zero idea what I'm doing. So, and I realized I could pay for a nutritionist, I could pay for a trainer, and maybe as the weeks go on, that might be something that I look into more. But right now, I think there's enough resources out there that I can guide myself in the way that I need to be guided. So I have a plan for next week, and that's still just to kind of intuitive eat and figure out what my body needs, not be afraid of the carbs, and like just eat. Like, it's okay to eat breakfast, and it's okay to eat lunch and a snack, and to hit protein and not count calories or carbs, and it's okay. So that's kind of the nutrition plan as of right now. I did not really talk too much about the 10K, or not 10K, yeah, 10K, I don't know what I'm talking about. 10K, I think I called it 10 miles in one of the videos. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to edit it, but if I can't, here's the blooper, whatever. So if you have questions on the 10K, let me know. I mean, I could do, another short video or answer questions, things like that. I talked a little bit about my goals for the half marathon, but I really didn't get into it too much. And although I don't really have too many, my number one goal is to finish strong in running and alive. I just want to finish alive. And then I have what I feel right now is an unrealistic goal of finishing it with an average pace of 10 minutes. I'm not worrying about the seconds or whatever. I just want to see that 10-minute mark and do it. And so those are really my two goals, and I'm trying not to put a specific time limit, even though a pace has a time limit, right? As well as I'm trying to prepare myself just in case I don't hit those, not to be disappointed. A half marathon is still something really proud to be. Not really proud to be, but proud to have accomplished, right? So again, we'll see if I can figure out how to edit these, and that little bit will be taken out. But it's really proud to finish a half marathon no matter what the time is. And so I don't want to focus on too much achievements other than just doing it. You guys probably don't know my story, and so just kind of a little background. I'm sitting in front of a highway and it's super distracting. My ADHD is hello, sparkly car. So little bit of background very quick is that I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean for 14.75 years. Actually in August it will be 15 years, whoop whoop, but you don't count the days that you aren't clean yet, so 14 years clean. And last year I decided that when I stepped on the scale at the doctor's office the day after my birthday and saw 189 on that scale, that I needed to make a change. And it didn't matter how I was going to do it, but I was going to do it healthy. I was not going to starve myself because I have a history of eating disorders in my past. And I was going to try and do it as healthy as I can and not fall down those rabbit holes. And so I started out with Beachbody and just intuitive eating. And then that kind of cycled into the Fix8 program that they have. And I tried the other one. I can't remember what it's called. And although they're good, it wasn't really my cup of tea. And so I just kind of started counting calories versus the calories that I burned. And really it comes down to being a math game, right? You have to burn more, then you eat, and then you're gonna lose weight. Well, I ended up losing a little over 30 pounds and that first year. And so last year I also completed 15 5Ks, but they were all done virtually. So they were either done on our treadmill or they were done outside on my own time with no one around. No one even knew I was doing them. And I did them with the yes.fit app, which I'll put in the description. I have a few other things that I talked about in the video that I'll put in there. And so I did those 13 5Ks last year, one per month and then a bonus one, because bonuses they're kind of my thing. So that was my goal last year. This year my goal is a half marathon. Next year my goal is a marathon, and then I don't have any goals after that. My weight loss goal I never really met, but looking at it now after losing the weight, and I gained a little bit back, but I think it's more body recomposition than gaining back. Plus we had a house fire and stress, and the whole thing is just crazy. So with the weight that I lost already and how I look, I don't know that I necessarily will lose all the weight that I had hoping. I was hoping to lose 60 pounds. But
realistically, I don't think I need to lose that much, so we'll see. And right now the journey isn't really about weight loss. It's more about finding what's fun and getting into a nutrition program or just nutrition period that's going to fuel my body for the life ahead. Whether that means I'm running or working out or biking, things like that. So here we are now. So that's a little bit about the background of things. I'm going to put some links in the description below. Like I said before, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can watch the vlogs as the days go on, and we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's all I got. I will talk to you next week. Bye.